welcome again to my channel. And for today's vlog, I'm just going to talk about something about my work, I guess. That's Today it's been a very tough day for me. It's hard. You know that I'm a caregiver, and I'm taking care of an elderly. So I'm taking care of Nonna. She's an Italian, and she's 96. Actually, hopefully she's gonna be 97 soon in December. Well, today, unfortunately, she is in the hospital. She's been there since Wednesday. So what happened was Tuesday morning. Usually our daily routine in the morning, when she woke up, she goes to the washroom, and then she stays there for a bit of time. But sometimes it takes time for her because she had dementia, she had Alzheimer's. So it's really hard because she forget a lot of things, like even pooping. She actually already pooped, but she thinks she didn't poop, and she's trying to push, and then, like, she exert a lot of effort on doing that. And then what happened was, in a Tuesday morning, when she does that, I went to her in the washroom and asked her if she's okay. She said she's okay, but I heard that her speech was a bit slurry, and I thought because she was pooping, so like I didn't mind about it. So I went down again because she's upstairs. Like, I'm here in my room. She's literally up in this second floor. So everything, when she she moves from her bed, goes to the washroom, I could hear her. So I could, like, if something, or like who knows what's gonna happen, like fall or something, I could hear her. So she's very mobile, like she could walk, she could do everything on her own. All I need to do is to assist her, like when especially now, because our PSW is she's not coming anymore here because of what's going on here, like the COVID thing. So all of the work is that's what I'm doing right now. So at the Merly, the PSW, she's not coming here anymore. And I know that she's not also working with because it's hard, like, she goes to another patient every day and then goes to another. So it's very risky, especially with the COVID things going on right now. So but I do think that she has another job and she's still working right now, so she's fine. Well, about me, I can handle everything here in the house. With Nonna, I like doing the part of the PSW. I can handle everything. Although just right now, when this past few days, like when she's, like, having trouble, and the Tuesday morning when she goes down, she was fine. I give her breakfast first before I wash her and change her clothes, because it was late. She woke up late, like around 9 a.m. So I had to give her food, her breakfast, so she could have her medicine. She could take her medicine, of course. So that's what happened. Yeah, she was fine, although she was complaining that she has a pain on the left side, and she was like already telling me that she's garbage, she's not doing anything, like, she feels like she wanna die, she wanna be out of this world so she can rest, like that, those things. I was even like telling her that no, it's not your time yet, because maybe God doesn't want to take you right now because it's traffic in heaven right now. So I was like, jokes. Sometimes she was laughing about it. So eventually after she ate, she goes to the washroom to poop again. She has to go to the washroom, but when she get up, she started not moving her left, like she starts to move her right, so it was fine. But when she moved her left leg, she couldn't move it. So I was like, no, what's going on with you? Like, you can move. Like, I thought she was like having a drama, you know, because sometimes she does that to me and to everybody. So we're like, sometimes we know that, okay. But then I figured out that her left shoulder was already like sagging, and I was also already like panicking. I mean, not panicking, but like, you know, when you think of something that like in your mind, like, oh my god, what's going on, is this like something like this? So automatically your mind will like, you figure out what's happening. So I check her face, like, so it was already sagging on the left side, and then she couldn't talk. She couldn't talk anymore. It's sagging. So I was like, oh no, this is like you know, symptoms of mini stroke. So I thought, I called immediately the daughter. So our rules here in the house is, before I had to call on something, I had to call her daughter, which is a few blocks from here in her house. So she lives very close here. Like, if I walk like 10 minutes, if she comes here by driving like 2 minutes, she'll be here. So that's what happened. I called her and explained it to her. That's why I am thinking, for the symptoms that I've been seeing is like she had a mini stroke. So guys, like, if you, for everybody, if you think that you had a patient or a person is having a stroke, immediately you have to call 911 for emergency, for the ambulance to come and get that person immediately to the emergency, to the hospital. But for the reason, because Nona, she's 97, so and then her daughter lives very close to me, so, and then our rules was always like to call the daughter, whatever happens, call her. So like the responsibility is not on me, it's for the daughter. Like it's something like that, although it's between death and, you know, life and death. So but I still have to call them. So actually Nona has a granddaughter, so I called her as well, but she was busy that time, she was working. So but the daughter immediately came here. But when she came, like after 5 minutes, when Nona was like that, she eventually goes back to the normal. So they think like maybe we don't need her to bring her to the hospital right now. That's what they thought. But I said, maybe you have to call her doctor, so we could explain it to him what happened, and then, like, you know, to be. So yeah, we called the doctor, and then, like you said, like, you know, we had to monitor her because like it might happen again. And then we supposed to give her an aspirin, you know, for the blood to be it's a blood thinner, of course, like we all know that. So we didn't give her by that time because she was like, she's okay, although we are already thinking that it could happen again at her age. And then so she was fine, the whole issue was fine. And then the next day again, so the next day she again, when she goes to the washroom, but because I was already thinking that it's the one that's triggering, you know, the minister. So I called her when she was in the washroom, and I was telling her, like, you already poop, like, you know, you have to explain it to her many times. You can't say no, or you can't say something that is, because she has dementia, she has Alzheimer's, she will literally forget everything in a minute. Yeah, that's how, sometimes it's seconds, she forgets everything. So my job, actually, if you think that my job is really easy, no, it's not. It's not. Taking care of a person who has Alzheimer's and dementia is not easy. There's no job that is easy. I think so. Well, physically, it's easier for me because she's mobile. She can do everything that whatever she wants. But eventually, like mentally, it's really hard when you have an Alzheimer's and dementia together. It's so hard. It's really hard. Like with her personality as well, it's really hard. But then I managed. Okay, so the next day, she went down again. I give her breakfast, and then after breakfast, she walked. Because that's how she does. Every breakfast after she ate, she goes back again to the washroom. But I told her just to pee, not to poop, because I told her she already pooped, but it takes time for her. She wanted me to close the door and not to come in because she wanted to poop. I said, okay, I'll give you a time. No rush. I told her, like, take your time. But I already gave time for, like, to myself, that okay, if it's like making much more time in the washroom, I had to come in. So it was like after 5 minutes or so, like she's still not finished. So I went inside and said, Nona, are you okay? She said she's okay. But I figured out that it's starting to sag, the left side. And then she's already, the left side also starting to be like down. And I pushed her left leg, and yeah, I said, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. She's not, she tried her best. I know her. She's a woman who's very strong. She's very strong. She doesn't want you to help her in everything that she's doing. She wants to do in her own. That's why I look up to her, because she's a woman of strength. She's like that. Like, you can't find a woman like her at her age of 96. It's different, guys. Yeah, she's amazing. Anyway, so what happened was, yeah, I was already like starting to scare that, yeah, it's happening again. So I immediately FaceTime her daughter so she could see, because yesterday, the Tuesday when they came here, I just called and they didn't see anything. Like, when they come, she was fine. So just for them to understand what's happening and to believe that I was saying, through, like, I know they believe in me, but they believe whatever I say, but just to, to make sure. So I FaceTime with them. The daughter saw it, and yeah, she said that she's coming, and but it takes a little bit long when she comes, because she has to I think that time she just woke up and just to fix herself and everything. And then I saw Nona, she's starting not to talk, like, and she keeps pushing. So I figured out, okay, so this is what's happening. She keeps pushing her. It's actually, the daughter said that her doctor already told her before that to keep watch on her when she poops, because it's very common with the elderly. When they poop and they try to push it, they think that he didn't poop yet, or they forget everything. So they push and push and push until they don't have oxygen anymore. I saw her whole face all was red, and it's like starting to get dark, like, I was already worried that something's gonna happen to her in front of me, and I'm alone, and without the daughter, and without everybody. I was worrying about, because I don't think I can take it being alone, and it happens to her in my front. So, well, things will happen. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen, but whatever happens will happen. Well. But for me at that time, because I was alone, it's a little bit more scary. So I already, I do get scared too, of course, because it's not the first time that I had a patient who died. Like, it's well, being a caregiver, like, you have to anticipate everything. That's what's going to happen, But you're not in control with things. So there you go. The daughter came eventually after like 10 minutes maybe. So I said to her what happened, and then we tried to get her up, because for at Nona's age, and her knowing her, she wanted to, like, she couldn't talk, but she's trying to talk, like, she was fighting it. She's a fighter. I'm telling you, she's a fighter. But at that time, I think it gets worse. So I told the daughter, like, better call the doctor. And then the daughter also, we called her. I mean the granddaughter, she's a doctor as well, so you know we could advise us if we should get her immediately to the emergency. But guys, mind you, whenever a person is like that, you really you don't have to wait anything, you have to brought her immediately to the emergency. But for Nona's case, it was different, you know, she's old. So anyway, I was trying my best also to make her like, you know, I was trying to not for her not to sleep, because it might be so bad if he falls asleep or whatsoever. So I was trying to talk to her, keep talking to her, keep talking to her until she's you know, she slowly get back to how she is. So actually we gave her aspirin that time. We gave her aspirin one, and then after for how many hours, like after 2 hours again or 3, 9 and then 10, 11, no, 11 o'clock, 12, we give her again 3 hours, I think. We give her again 2 aspirins. That's what the doctor says. So but then eventually we have to bring her to the emergency. So but when we bring her to the emergency, I mean, when we were brought her to the car going to the emergency, she can actually walk, like she was back normal. She can talk normal. But she didn't want to go to the hospital because, yeah, we know that she didn't want to go to the hospital, but we have to bring her. So yeah, the daughter brings her. So I couldn't come with them because it's only one person who has to come inside the hospital. They're very strict right now because of the COVID thing happening. So there you go. She was there. The daughter called me. I said like they eventually do a test on her. She did have an MRI, and then she has to be in there. Then today I had the daughter called me that her mom is gonna be staying there in the hospital because they did a CT scan, I think, and then they found out like it was 2 sides of her brain had stroke. Like the damage is not that bad, but it was it's the right and the left, which is eventually make her speech like it's the speech, and the other side makes her like the walking, you know, that she couldn't do anything. So but she was trying. I saw her in the when we FaceTime, she was trying to talk, like, you know, but she still understand everything. So I don't know what's gonna happen next, but well, we don't know. God knows. So if whatever may happens to her, I leave it all to God. Like God knows. If she wants her to go, then yeah, I would accept that, even though it would be really hurt. I mean, really bad for me because I'm gonna lose my job and I'm going to lose her. She's like my family in here, and that's really bad. But I would be happy if she's not going to suffer anymore. Then if she survived, eventually she will come here. She can't walk, she can't talk, and it's really hard for her. I don't mind all the work because I'm used to that. I'm used to bedridden patients. I've been working with bedridden patients even before. Wheelchair to bed, bed to wheelchair. I can do that. Like I'm maybe a small girl, but the strength, I know I have pains. I have, like, you know, it's not like before that I am, but I will try my best to do my job and to take care of her if ever she will survive and come home. But if not, as long as she won't suffer anymore, I'd be happy with that. I would accept everything, but it's still all up to God. Yeah, so I still have no idea what's gonna happen. So that's it for today, guys. Like, I just wanna make my like a little bit of heaviness in my heart, like to make it you know, like to to make it, well, slowly, everything's gonna be okay. I trust God, so that's it. Thank you for listening to me, guys, and I'll keep you updated soon. Whatever may happens, I'll keep you updated. And thank you for watching my blog, and don't forget to like my video. Of course, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and click the bell notification button to notify for more video updates, and share the video. And thank you so much, guys. Bye.